The My Future University report has been designed to help you understand what attending university might mean for you. It answers 5 key questions. First, where could you study? Then, where might you go next? After that, we ask, what could uni mean for your future career? We then move into what other financial information might matter to you. And finally, does it matter where you live? Where we begin to explore cost of living. So, starting on where could you study, we're trying to demonstrate where students end up for university based on where they're from. In this case, if you're from the West Midlands and you want to stay close to home, that's great. Plenty of students do that. However, if you're looking to leave the West Midlands, that's also totally okay, because plenty of students do that as well. The opportunity is there for you to study, regardless of which path you choose. We also want to demonstrate where students end up for particular courses of study. As you can see here, agriculture and related subjects is a hotspot in the East and West Midlands, as well as the Southwest. However, students who are interested in studying something like creative arts and design, well, they typically end up in London or the Southeast. So there are regional differences around courses of study. The next question that we answer is, where might you go next? This is all about, based on where you decide to attend university, where do people end up for their careers? Similar to the pattern we saw on our first screen, where you end up at university is typically where you stay to pursue your career. However, we've noticed that London is always in second place, regardless of where you ended up at university. We also explore the ideas of, based on subject matter, where do people go after university to pursue their career? In this case, engineers end up in London in the Southeast. In addition to understanding where and what people study, and where they end up for their careers after completing university degrees, we think it's incredibly important that you begin to understand the financial implications of these decisions. So, we use view number 3. In this case, maybe you were someone who was interested in a career in business. So, you went through and you made a couple of selections around business degrees. Let's say business and management, computing, economics, something like maths, and then maybe you were interested in marketing, so you wanted to select psychology. Here, you're able to make comparisons to understand the financial implications at year 1, 3 years, 5 years, and 10 years after completing your university degree. Not only can you do it by course, but you can also explore by region. In this case, if I switch over to London, I can see that the salaries go up quite a bit. We'll explain this on view number 5. But for now, let's dig a little bit deeper into financial education. Using view number 4, you're able to calculate your monthly take-home pay based on the salary that you would expect based on your course of study and where you want to live after you've completed your degree. For students who are interested in nursing and midwifery in the Southeast, their expected first-year salary is around £26,300. On a monthly level, that's $2,192. However, they need to pay things back like monthly tax, monthly national insurance, and their student loans on a pay back what you can afford basis. After 1 year, nothing is being paid back to student loans. However, 5 years down the line, they're paying back around £17 per month. More affordable than you thought it might be, huh? And finally, we move to our 5th view. This is all about cost of living. If we took a student who was studying architecture and wanted to move to Manchester after they completed university, the expected salary is nearly £25,000. Based on the quality of living that they would have on that salary in Manchester, what if they wanted to move somewhere else and keep the same standard of life? Maybe they were considering London or Nottingham. Well, they'd actually have to make a little bit more in Nottingham and quite a bit more in London. That's because London and Nottingham are both more expensive places to live than is Manchester, London in particular. That's a full review of our My Future University tool, which I hope you'll get a lot out of.